the other way. The pillar's over there. But I guess the nurse will come in a minute and turn you around. Here we go. Up you get.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
And we will. Just come with me. There we go. That's a bit better positioning. Right, you. I know your mum's name now. The beautiful name that haunts you.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
Do you know how to get out of here?
Do you know how to get out of here?
You're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
What's that little treat you meant? Are you alright? Feel like sharing what's our name? How about we swap our name bands?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Yeah?
Well, technically you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
What's this little treat you meant? Are you alright?
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red tit and
Oh, go back. I didn't even mean to skip
without, it's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Talk to you later, yeah?
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Yep. She is rather. Right, down. Drug. There you go.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes, no matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they...
Good for you.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
What just slammed? Did we just kill that woman? Right, let's go. Let's get us out of here. Where are you going, love? Hello there, nice job's worth. I think we can get out of here now.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realise you knew how to read.
Rude
There you
much.
go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mum. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Oh, he's just walking past. I thought he was about to do something. What's he doing? Use your silent friend there. Looks like he's trying to check out my ass. We're free! Door. Examine. Storage room door. Enter. Locked. Notice board. Employees only. Door. Come on. Door to some office. Open. Locked. Some nice pictures of cars by a harbour there. Some sort of warehouse. Dime ward. Maternity ward. Exit. Oh god. Hello, Dr. X.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Slap him with the glove and run. Oh god, it's her again. And him. Joy. We're not getting out of here,
Give
are
it a
we?
rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
Slap him with the glove and
I
run.
haven't really got much choice, have I?
Slap him with the glove and run.
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see.
See what?
Are you living alone at the moment?
I rent a flat, it's quite lonely most of the time. I'm on my own. It suits me just fine.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Between jobs at the moment, I'm a waitress, I work in a cafe. Let's go for that.
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Drink a strong coffee and smoke on the balcony, like cereal breakfast usually. Cup of tea, I read the newspaper, I'm a bit awake, can't bring myself to go to the toilet, doesn't everyone? On TV so I can watch all TV shows. Okay, what do I normally do? Lie in bed awake and can't bring myself to get up most of the time, or pop the laptop on. Have a cup of tea and read the newspaper.
I have a cup of tea and read a newspaper.
Perhaps having some breakfast first would improve how you feel through the day. Just something to think about.
Sure, I can try that.
Yes, that tied and trusted
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Is that a beaded necklace around his neck, or is that a scar? If it would nice to have more money, I guess. A good friend, someone I could finally trust. I know it's silly, but I wish I was something to fight for, you know, a reason. Let's go with the bottom one.
Something to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No.
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night, really. I go to sleep most nights.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead.
Ugh. Hot milk is
Would you
pretty.
describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Fine now, definitely better than before the accident. I feel like the whole world is against me.
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Not really. Yes, sometimes. No, not really.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Of course not. I don't know what got into me. I used to think about it sometimes. Yes, I think about it often.
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide.
I didn't know
That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Just had an impulse. I'm ashamed. Nothing's making me happy anymore. Show everyone how hurt I was. Let's go for the middle one.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore. Sometimes when I feel really low.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cat's work used to make me happy. Antidepressants did that for me. Long bath, music. I play the piano when I'm feeling down. Music.
Music. I play the piano when I'm feeling down. It's also a signal for the local cats that the food's there, ready for them. That's when they come over, when they hear the piano.
What makes you feel worse?
People, they let me down too many times. They see when it rains all the time. Noise. Loneliness. It's hard to say, it could be anything. Well, for me, it's noise. Me personally, I hate too much noise. It's like if I'm on the train and there's a baby crying and loads of people talking and it's moving and that screechy horrible noise. Oh, no, that just drags me right down. It's hard to say, it could be anything.
It's hard to say. It could be anything. Sometimes it could be just little things. The way my hair looks, shoes I can't find, when I run out of milk. I get angry with myself for being clumsy, for not being able to cheer up and just get on with things, like everyone else.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
What the hell kind of question is that? Seriously, man.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
We're going to talk about it. This has nothing to do with him. Can I go home? There's nothing to talk about. It's getting late. Can we talk? There you go.
I don't really want to talk about this.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it! The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
Liz? What did Liz do? Hi, Liz.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me, quickly.
Oh, I am actually doing that.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
I can't even see where I am.
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
Does it say University of Phoenix on his wall? Music's so noisy. I'm gonna have to do something about it. Where am I?
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
pretending to be a Welsh version of Bane.